Two men on a mission down the rabbit hole of the thoughts that keep you awake at 3 a.m. Welcome to Dose of Dysfunction.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dose of Dysfunction. I'm your self-proclaimed life coach, and with me today is the resident redneck.
Howdy.
Get on cue there, Brock.
Sorry, I was looking at my retarded picture on Facebook that I posted on our Facebook.
All right, well, fair enough. You do look a little like...
Dude, that was straight up gold right there.
Oh, my God. If you saw that guy anywhere, you'd be like, call the cops. Call the cops.
Fuck no, I'd be like, what up, cuz?
You would be like, what up, cuz? Anybody else would be like, call the cops.
They ain't got good taste like what I got.
Well, I'm thinking that same guy that is in that picture, if he was a real guy, he'd have a few things on a list I got here.
He'd probably be on a few lists.
Probably. But I thought it would be fun today to... I have a pretty extensive list of fetishes.
Oh, this ought to be real good.
That I thought maybe we could discuss and see where this takes us.
Yep.
Because there's some weird ones on here. And so let me give you one. And this one's, I guess I could see this one. It's acrotomophilia. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Ain't feeling me.
It's
Nophilia.
Yeah,
Ain't feeling me.
Well, what these people have a fetish for can't feel shit most of the time anyway, because it's arousal to amputees.
Like they see somebody missing a limb and they get all...
Mm-hmm. That's their thing. It's the...
Apparently missing parts is what gets them all fired up, huh?
Yeah, that's... I think it's pretty common.
Is that just because they can't, like, run away? At that point, like... I mean, right. you know, I mean, as bad as that is... look, this one can't climb out of the van.
Ooh, look, this one's just a torso with the head.
Yeah, right? Like, every limb that's missing, they just get that much more all about it.
Maybe. I think in this one, too, like... Part of the arousal too is like the touching of like the scarred area, like the missing.
Oh my God, that's so weird,
right?
Like I get that chicks dig scars, but I mean, that's a little rough.
Could you imagine one missing like from the elbow down? Jerk me off with your.
I got nubbed.
I can find a spot for that nub.
Yeah. Actually, I seen a tattoo nub on Facebook. It was like a shark on this guy's like nub, all like coming out of the like off of his elbow.
Oh, see, that's cool. I love it when the like amputees, when they show them amputees or anyway, people missing body parts, they get either the tattoos on them or the other really cool one, and a lot of tattoo artists will do it, is if they get the prosthetic, they'll do all the art for it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really badass. I know if I was missing a limb, I would want the prosthetic to be all arted up and everything like that.
Right. Do all hardcore tats and stuff on it, and then, like, have a clean one for when you gotta go to, like, dinner with the wife or whatever. You just switch them out.
Right.
I gotta look tough tonight at the
bar?
At the bar, the ball game or whatever, right? So you're like, there you go. There's my badass sleeve arm, you know?
Well, if I'm going to the bar, though, I want the one that has the hook, right? I'm not going with
I want the one with the, like, mechanical fingers.
No, see, I want the hook. I think you look a hell of a lot meaner.
Well, I mean, ultimately, the guy with the hook on his hand, woo, scary, whatever.
No, I'm putting the eye patch on and I'm walking around
That's
going,
how I figured you were going to go as a butt pirate.
Hey, I'm getting free drinks all night. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine walking up to somebody and taking your hand, all robotic, right? And like you hit some guy on the shoulder who's being a little bit too much of an ass to his girlfriend or whatever, and you just like grab him by the shoulder with your fucking
and you
RoboCop hand.
Yeah, and it doesn't, because that's one of the struggles with them is to no pressure.
Yeah, so he just like crushes his fucking, snaps his just tears his rotator cuff and snaps his collarbone and shit. Ah!
Oh shit, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. That still.
No, I would get fucking big old sticker on it that said "fuck around and find out."
Oh, see, that's the new latest and greatest catchphrase.
Oh yeah,
And I'm all good for them because I have a ton of my own and I go through cycles. But yeah, fuck around and find out. But you know, that's an actual like motto, like on the I think Scotland. It actually translate there in Scotland. The motto on the crest for Scotland actually basically translates to "fuck around and find out." Pretty badass.
Yeah, that's. Are we allies with them?
Yes.
I don't know that I would want to not be an ally with somebody whose fucking crest was "fuck around and find out."
We are.
Okay. Because I don't know how many of them we have and all that. I don't know who's what.
Scotland's part of England.
I don't know. I haven't been over the pond.
Yeah, across the pond. All right, I've got another one for you.
Okay.
And I am horribly going to butcher these names. Aglematophilia.
Agletophilia.
Well, it's arousal to statues.
Oh my god! Like this a big statue in public. People get all horny and run around it.
Apparently, it's the. I wondered why my National Geographic was sticky.
Historical busts.
Oh, right.
Could you imagine them at like the Lincoln Monument? That's a big ass statue.
That's true, but think of them if you went to like the Smithsonian or you went through a.
Oh my god.
Just
I wonder if that movie Night in the Museum is like porn to those people.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Could you imagine you're on a date with this person, man or woman, don't really care. You're going and like with every statue they getting more hot and bothered. You're like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, this is a date to the museum, right? We can have a good time and it's interesting, but I mean, it ain't exactly getting the blood flowing here,
right? You like go to their house. I bet you have like Attila the Hun or whatever, whatever the fuck his name is, in the corner, just all waxed up, standing there. Probably have a fucking thing for mannequins too.
Maybe, unless that's a whole separate.
It could be. It could. You ever fucked with a mannequin like in a store? Like fucked with them, just moved them and
around?
Shit?
I was gonna say.
I haven't fucked a mannequin, but I have fucking moved a few mannequins.
Yeah, we've had a few come apart trying to get them
moved.
That's
right. Yeah. No, and those mannequins suck ass because if you go just a little bit too far, that motherfucker's flying off. You got a leg over here and a fucking arm over there.
That's just when you're holding the torso and you go, I broke him. Seems to be a trend. Well, here's another one for you. Climacophilia.
Getting horny climbing walls?
Oh. Arousal to falling downstairs.
Oh, that would suck.
How do you even figure that one out?
He hit the bottom with a stiffy, man. That's.
I was gonna say, were you like? Is it watching others fall downstairs, or is it you falling down the stairs?
It's got to be. I don't know. I bet you it's both though. Like if you eat shit down the stairs, and you get to the bottom, you're like, oh, that was great. It's like having, I mean, how many people throw themselves downstairs?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But it brings a whole new meaning.
We're gonna take the elevator. No, I'm gonna take the stairs.
You show up to a party with your spouse or your date, and they got black eyes and shit like that. What happened to you? Fell down the stairs. He's got to be beating her. Little do they know,
she's just diving down staircases.
Yeah, it's the only way I get laid.
Yeah, there's this little nerdy dude standing in the basement. Okay, I'm ready. She just throws herself down the stairs. Oh, do me now.
How does that conversation even go, though? I mean, I get that most of these as fetishes,
these conversations only go places if it's not the male who initiates it. Gotta be. I mean, because a woman is like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw myself down a flight of stairs for you." Fuck. Okay, what do I gotta do? Well, you just gotta be at the bottom, ready to fuck me. Where? What stairs? Where are they? You know, like that's.
No, I'm out. I want to throw myself down a flight of stairs. I'd be like, I'm calling the hospital.
Yeah, right.
Not only that, I don't want to be here when the cops show up because no matter what I tell them, it's my fault.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what were you doing? I was standing at the bottom with Vaseline.
Yeah.
I was waiting to catch her.
What kind of strange sex games are this? You nailed it, officer.
That's exactly it. I didn't know either, but she said I was going to get some if I stood at the bottom of the stairs.
Jeez. That's just...
Do you imagine the poor guy that falls down the stairs and somebody sees that and is just like, oh my God, I need to go bone him. And you run over there to strip him naked. He's like, what the fuck is going on? You fell down the stairs. How masculine are you? Just ripping his shit off. He's like, what in the fuck? This hurts. God damn it. My elbow's killing me. My face is all fucked up.
I still want to know, when do you figure out you have that fetish? How does that come about?
All by surprise.
Right. Well, when I was 13, I slipped.
Oh, fuck. I'm dying.
Why is Johnny playing on the stairs again?
Oh, God.
Oh, all right, here we go. Formicophilia. Arousal to insects.
Like a bug person?
I guess. Well, just arousal to insects.
No, I'm out.
No?
I'm out. No.
When you walk into the bedroom, she got spiders and shit crawling all over her.
I'm burning the fucking house down on my way out.
Come here, big boy.
Fuck that. Nope,
No?
I'm good.
You don't want any part of that?
Nope. That's just weirding me out thinking about it. Like, that's fucking weird.
No?
No, I'm out.
No
totally
bugs.
out. Fuck that.
I'm out on bugs too. I don't want a part of them, but I just...
No. I mean, could you imagine it being like some random ass bug too? Like you're just sitting there going to town, she like throws a stink beetle on you.
I was thinking dung beetles.
You know, you're just like peeled over to one side, like, oh my God, what is that?
What if it was like hissing cockroaches? Have you seen those before?
Oh yeah, those are sketch.
Right.
On the floor, running away from you. Those are sketchy. Fucking, oh my God. I'm like thinking flamethrower underneath the fucking kitchen cabinets. Fuck this.
Oh, there's another one. That's Melissaphilia, arousal to bees and wasps.
Oh, I was like, nope, I don't like any Melissas.
You're like, I haven't found a Melissa I like yet,
Yeah.
so I'm good. Ooh, no, I hate bees and wasps, so fuck them, I'm out. I let bees
I don't
live.
hate them. Like
Oh,
I'm
out.
not gonna stick around and be like, okay, get the fuck off of me, and then I might walk away. But
I make my wife go kill the wasps. Bees don't bother me.
you're a puss.
I don't care. Give her the fucking cleaner and away we go.
Cleaner.
The killer. You take this out. Go
Get a
take.
torch.
I would. Our house would be burned down. I'd be like, wasp nest, honey, we gotta move.
I fucking and I don't understand that one either. But I was cutting down a tree. We're making firewood that year. Cutting down a tree. New saw, new to me anyways. And all of a sudden it was like, fuck, that hurts. Something on my wrist. I was like, did I just touch the chain? Like, what the fuck? And then it hit again, and I'm like, okay, I know my forearm's not on the fucking chainsaw. And next thing I know, it was like, boom, 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 just getting lit up. And I'm like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of there. I didn't even kill the chainsaw or anything. It was like fucking ditch the chainsaw, still in the tree. So it stopped cutting. Go to run away. And I can't figure out they're not in my face. So I'm like trying to figure out what in the fuck is going on. And I'm thinking, we'll get away from the scene of the accident, right? And I reach down and I grab a hold of my hand and fucking get lit up on the hand. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I peel my hand back, and sure as shit, there's like 3 of them just fucking me up. So I was like, well, all right, fucking hurts already. Wham! And I slam it down into my forearm and just start mashing these motherfuckers into my arm because it's like I'm getting lit up. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm running away, still getting hit, and I'm like just smashing these motherfuckers to get down to the bottom, and my arm looked like I just drug it through rose bushes. I mean, they fucked me up.
Hence why I have my wife kill wasps.
Yeah, but I mean, I still would. I get that people are, don't like them. I'm not going to bring them into the bedroom. Sure as fuck not going to be doing it over top of a honey beehive. That's the last thing I need. Big old sting right on the pecker of the nutsack.
Yeah.
It's not something I want to have to explain to somebody when I get to sit down on a little fucking donut. What's wrong with you? My balls are like twice the size they're supposed to be. Why? I got stung on the balls. What the fuck did you get stung on the balls for? It's a long story, but it makes the wife horny, all right? How do you lead with that?
Yeah, it's the only way I get laid.
Once again, she said I could get some.
All right, have you ever performed this? You ready? Nasolingus.
The fuck is nasolingus?
Arousal to sucking on a person's nose.
Absolutely not. No.
There's a whole new meaning to digging for gold, right?
Yeah,
what do
fuck
you...
that. When you're trying to drink their fucking boogers like a Slurpee? Fuck. That's like somebody who was like giving mouth-to-mouth, CPR, and was just like, oh, I wonder what it is, and fucking licked inside their nose like,
it's a gold mine in here.
And everybody's like, would you save that fucking person already? Quit licking their nose.
What do? You're making out with the chicken. Next thing you know, she's sucking on your nose. Where do you go with that?
Cross-eyed. That's exactly what happens. You go cross-eyed, looking at the end of your nose, and then apparently said person gets really hard. Or really hot and bothered.
Don't you like it?
That's like the Heimlich. You ever heard that joke?
No.
These 2 fucking hillbillies go into a cafe and they sit down and they order breakfast. There's a pretty good looking blonde gal sitting behind him in another booth. And she starts choking, and so the woman runs over there and he's like, Billy, I don't know what to do. He goes, well, what about the Heimlich maneuver, Joe? He goes, a Heimlich maneuver, and Billy comes running over and he flips up her dress and he licks her butt cheek, and she just so blown out of the water that she chokes whatever it is right back up and out onto the table. And he's like, well, son of a bitch, that's a pretty good maneuver. Something along those lines. I don't remember the exact joke, but they, carry on. But I always laughed at that because I was like, that's pretty funny.
That is pretty
the
funny.
Heimlich maneuver.
The Heimlich maneuver. Well, if you weren't expecting it, very well do the job, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap!
I'm not gonna lie. I might be willing to die choking on whatever it is if somebody ran over and licked my ass. Like, I'm gonna go over here and die. Thanks.
Right. How about nebulophilia?
Is this like some sort of Star Wars thing?
I guess I could see that. It's arousal to fog.
Well, I like the fog too.
Not,
it doesn't like make me hard or happy or nothing. I like the fog. It's way easier to hunt in the fog. It's funner to hunt in the fog.
What are we hunting?
Ducks.
Beaver.
Yeah, beaver. Right. What you hunting for today, boy?
Gonna get me a pelt.
Damn.
I just, again, what I want to know in all of these is...
I could see the weather one, though, because, like, weather gets people all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, it does. No,
so fog, I could see getting somebody like, oh, it's foggy out here.
I guess is an ambiance thing, right? You know,
Yeah.
the mood, the setting.
Dude,
So
I want a fog machine. Like, I've pawned it off on the fact that I want it for Halloween. I want a fog machine so that one day I could, like, have somebody watch the kid, right? And I'll fog up the whole room and put rose petals on the bed and sit there, my leg all up in the air and everything, and be like, how you doing? When she walks through the door, probably going to get told, what the fuck are you doing? But that's the whole reason I want a fog machine.
you telling me that reminds me of a story of a roommate that I had once. He had
Do you have a fog machine?
no, but the fog machine would have made this situation so much more fitting. Dude, the weirdest women would follow this guy home, or he would bring them home. A little bit of both. But more than once, I had one time I went to come up to the door. I just got dropped off, actually, by would be now my wife. And I remember I walk up to the door, and there's a window to the left, and I can kind of see through the window, and all I can see is the back of this chick. And I'm like, oh, I know what's going on here. So I turned around.
He's about to go heels to Jesus.
Yeah. I go to turn around and walk off, and walk down the sidewalk, and I hear this, where are you going? You know, and it's my
Jesus.
wife at the time, and I'm like, he's a little busy. I'm going to go sleep in my car. And she's like, no. So I went and crashed at her place that night, but
Fuck no, I would have went right in.
I couldn't do that.
I would have went right the fuck in. I'd be like, you're going to do this shit in the living room. You better expect this to happen.
Oh, he wouldn't have cared. I said something the next day. He's like, you could have came in. It's like, nah, you know, I don't want to see you. Like,
Right.
I don't. You bring home some fairly attractive women that I'd be like, okay, that might not be too bad. He's like, it would have been funny. Dude, they would have been fucking mortified. You know they would. So me being...
That's when you walk through and you're just like, room for two?
I don't know what either one of them were carrying. But
Oh, Jesus.
but he'd have some... But going back to this story, he had this one girl that and of course he was a waiter, you know. So
Oh, yeah.
restaurants are just bred for it. Anyway, I hear Mazzy Star playing, and that's always a sign. And he
Is that
had
the front of his mixtape?
it's just that guys in that time, for whatever reason, that Mazzy Star song, I don't know, they love it. I mean, I like the song, but they go over the top with this thing. Well,
yeah.
either way, he had like a little spotlight type deal, but he had a red, he had a red bulb in it, and like I could hear the music and I could see the red light, and I was like, oh, motherfucker, what does he have going on now? And again, it's late, I'm just getting home, and I walk through, and here's this chick butt ass naked, like kind of laying on his lap, and they're going through music and stuff like that. And I just, that one I did walk through. I'm like, she kind of freaked out a little bit. She started being a stripper not long after that. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, she said she wanted to strip for me. I was like, oh, all right. I really couldn't argue with it. But
yeah, I mean, what man would be like, well,
yeah.
you know what? Tough shit. You're going to have to go strip for someone else.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your titties. That's
Yeah. It's like, and again, she wasn't bad looking. It was just like, he just always had shit like that. But that moment, like the fog machine, the red light,
yeah.
That would have been total, like,
oh, yeah.
that, I could see that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you one other story. He would leave them there occasionally. So one day...
Like, go to work?
Yeah, he'd go to work,
okay.
and, like... Yeah,
I've done that.
it's fucked up to your roommate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No. How do you figure? Well, okay. I left them in my room. I
Yeah.
didn't leave them out in the living room.
You know what eventually happens? They come out of your room.
Yeah.
If you didn't know they were there to begin with, it's a little bit of a shocking deal.
You should know at that point.
I had no idea he brought this one home. I had gotten up.
How'd you not hear the music?
I learned to tune that shit out. And actually,
That's your fault.
and well, this one,
When you at this point, I'm guessing it was you and him living in the same place, right?
Yeah,
The two of you?
it was just the two of us living there.
Okay, when you live in the bachelor pad, you can't be surprised at what comes out of your other buddy's room.
Yes,
I've seen some shit come out of somebody's room, and I'm just like, I'm playing video games and shit. Like, fuck off. I don't give a fuck. There's food in the kitchen. You know where the shitter's at. Have a nice day. I'm chilling, man. I don't give a shit.
Dude, I'd gotten up. I'd ran some errands and shit like that. I came back to the apartment. I'm doing my thing. Like, I'm walking out of my room, and his door opens, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I know he's not there. Out walks this blonde chick in nothing but a t-shirt, like scratching her head, go, oh, good morning. It's fucking 2 PM, and she just walks into the bathroom right in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Again,
God damn it, Toby!
Oh, one of the better ones, though, is he had this lady chase him home one time.
Like actually chase him home?
Yeah, she was married, and he was like, look, no, I want nothing about it. She followed his ass home. He said he tried to lose her and stuff like that.
Oh, I've done that.
Well, he let her in. She got him.
That's dumb.
Right. So me and, again, my current wife, well, not current wife, my only wife, but girlfriend at the time.
Current wife. Yeah, I'm sure she'd have loved that one.
Right. So we show up, and he's like, hey guys, come hang out and stuff like that. And normally he didn't necessarily care for my wife all the time.
The fun killer, right?
No, not the fun killer. No.
Casey thief.
No, he was like OCD about, which I never understood because he would do it, but he was kind of a neat freak. He was always cleaning up the house. Well, she was the type, when she come over, she'd leave stuff sitting around.
It just drove him nuts.
Yeah, it just drove him nuts. It was one of those things where it was like, dude, get over it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But he was like, hang out, guys, and this and that. We're like, no, it's cool. You look busy. We're going somewhere. You know,
come in, drink some beer.
Yeah, it was.
Come in, get the fuck in here.
And then then I hear this girl. Actually, I think she's older. She's like, all right, I get it. I'm thinking, how did you get this far? He's obviously not interested. But then I'm thinking, you dumb motherfucker. Why'd you even let her in the door?
Why did you let her in the pad? What the fuck's wrong with you?
My guess is he thought that he was probably going to have to fuck her just to get her to go away.
Yeah, I can see that. I got one better for you. I got a buddy of mine. When we lived in the bachelor pad, there was 3 of us. And he brought this gal home. He'd been dating her for a couple of weeks. No, nothing special, right? Other than we all knew she was a little different. Which, I mean, fuck, we were all a little different. So it's like, whatever. Well, one night, they get in a huge fight. He leaves. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He left. Madder than a motherfucker. Walks outside, gets in his truck, and leaves. I'm like, okay, first off, Dick, you were her ride. And we live here.
Right. No shit.
You live here. You take dumb broad somewhere else. She lost her mind. We're all hammered. Because we were all partying and shit. There's a handful of other people there. She loses her shit. She did all kinds of fucked up shit that night. Just not right shit. It's like, okay, whatever. But he comes back 4 hours later after we had dispatched 2 of our other drunk friends to go find him in my truck.
Oh, Jesus.
It came back, and the guy riding shotgun had puked out the fucking window.
Oh, no.
It was a gray truck. He'd been drinking watermelon and jungle juice shit all night. It was red. Oh, it looked like they hit a fucking deer with my truck. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? He's like, I didn't feel too good. I'm like, okay. And I looked at the other one. I was like, why didn't you pull over? And he's like, it's hard to pull over at 70 miles an hour. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at 70 miles an hour? I was trying to find him. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, but she went full nuts and he left. And I'm like, this is fucked. What are you doing? And then the other 2 left to go find him, right? And I'm like, why didn't you guys take the dumb bitch?
Yeah.
Why didn't you put her in the bed of the truck, do 70, hope she gets out? I don't know, like, fuck.
Or take her ass home, but you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh, no. So it like got real great because at the end she got, I don't know if she called her brother or what, but somebody came and got her, and then an hour and a half later, they showed back up with guns. Like, ready to, because she went and told them that we were whatever, murderers or rapists or whatever in the fuck.
Oh, fuck.
These two hillbillies step foot on the property, both of them carrying fucking long guns. They were like AR-15 styles, right?
Oh, nice.
Inside the house, there was 3 safes plumb full of fucking shotguns, long guns, handguns, whatever. I mean, we had every fucking gun you could possibly think of in that fucking house. And, like, one of the fucking worst sounds in the middle of the night is a shotgun racking a shell in, right? Like, it's a frightening sound.
Yeah.
When it's behind you and you're on property that you don't know, it gets real scary, apparently. Those motherfuckers puckered. I loaded that motherfucker, and I was like, there's 6 of us. You just turn real quick, and we're going to have like 30 fucking pieces of you on that fence. And the one guy, he was like, I don't believe you. And then, like, the other 2 were like, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll load mine too. And it was like, oh, shit. They knew shit got real quick. And they walked their happy fat asses back to that car and got the fuck out of Dodge because it's like, this isn't going to go well.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but no, showed up with fucking guns, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, we're gonna get shot. Or we're gonna have to shoot a motherfucker tonight. Like, I'm glad I know the lay of the land here.
Oh my God. Well,
what's the next one? There's got to be another really good one.
Xylophilia.
Wow.
Arousal to wood.
We got a Woody looking at Woody.
Right? So that's why they're called tree huggers.
Exactly. Right there.
That's just their excuse to go live in the tree to be close to their lover.
Mother Nature is kind to me.
She lets me call her mommy. Well, here, I'll toe a line. Savannophilia. Arousal to the cognitively impaired or developmentally delayed. Don't say
That's my wife. That's my wife. She loves my retarded ass.
I think that's like every Adam Sandler female fan ever.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I was waiting for you to go,
Say it, Casey. Say it.
We're fucking retards here.
I knew it. I knew you thought I was going to be that asshole.
I did. I totally thought you were going to be that asshole. There's another clip for Ray.
Shit. I bet you they loved the movie Goonies. Hey, you guys! And they're like, ooh, buddy. And they go running for the TV.
I love Goonies. Sloth love chunk.
Hey, guys, let me in. Guys, let me in. No, do the truffle shovel. No,
Yeah.
guys, let me in.
Yeah. That flick is epic. No, I guess maybe that's see, that's kind of fucked up to me. Just
Could you? Oh God! And I bet you they're all teachers too. Teachers of the mentally disabled, right?
They can't tell.
Exactly. Yeah, that's worse than the whole like, oh, she slept with one of the kids in the classroom. Like, so what? He passed math for the first time in 18 years. Who gives a fuck? You know. But then you got this lady over here who's like, oh my God, did you see his wheelchair? Oh, it's had so much chrome on it. You know. Just all fired up over these mentally handicapped people.
bringing
course, then
up.
again, like I said, this is my wife right here. She's like, oh, look at this beautiful retard. I'm going to love him forever.
I was just thinking of the teacher line that they're taking sex ed to a whole new level.
Do you want a demonstration on how these go on?
I'm just thinking because it's cognitively delayed, right? This is going to take some practice.
Yep. Yeah. And what boy in that class wouldn't have been like, lots of practice. It's going to take a lot of practice, Miss Sarah. It's going to take a lot of it. How many bananas do you have? Because I know if you don't have one, I have one.
We're both going to hell.
Oh, we knew that.
Well, here's the other one to go along with that.
To go along with that? Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Stygiophilia, arousal to the thought of hellfire and damnation.
Just like satanic people?
I guess. People who get off thinking about,
The devil? I don't.
well, hellfire and damnation, so that they're the kinky people who get off to like the most depraved acts, I bet. You know, that'll put you in hellfire and damnation.
There's a lot of those though. Like you could do a lot of things to land in that category. I feel like that one's pretty broad.
It is. Oh, here's a popular one. I'm sure there's a lot dedicated to these, but I watched kind of a semi-documentary deal on this. This is going to come out so wrong. Titillangnia? Yeah, pretty much. Arousal to tickling other people. The tickling fetish thing is a huge fetish.
Yeah, well, I mean, they even make sex toys that are specifically for that.
Yeah, but there's like these tickle torment videos that people, they get.
Like people.
Yeah, this was like a
spank
whole.
it to fucking people tickling people.
Oh yeah, it's like a big deal. So this documentary was about that I watched actually kind of involved this was kind of this ring of these people that would draw in like men or boys I should say, well, 18, 19 year old,
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, because you
of-
can't be in porn if you're not 18.
Right, of legal. Well, they wouldn't do it as porn. They would have it as like this wrestling thing or something to that effect. They would take them and do these like tickle videos with them, force them to do these tickle videos and stuff, and then would use that against them, like basically trash
like
them.
Blackmail.
Yeah, to continue to do it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and I mean it's messed up. Like it was a whole ring of you're like,
That's like, so that's kind of like slavery, but with that's straight up blackmail.
yeah, no,
Oh my
that's
god, I'm gonna show everybody in the whole world you got tickled.
Well,
he's like, okay, fucking show me, tickled me.
well, but when you got one 18-year-old boy sitting on top of another 18-year-old boy held down and tickling him,
Oh,
yeah, I mean, and you're taking
There'd
that
be a
mental
mass shooting at that point. They'd be like, what? We found 18 dead people in a tickling machine, or like a fucking feather duster, or whatever.
Well, right, where it's like, oh, okay, this seemed okay, make a few bucks. Now this is starting to get uncomfortable.
This is a little weird,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
It basically is taking people who wouldn't normally sign up for that. If you gave them full disclosure beforehand, they'd be like, yeah, no, thanks, I'm out.
I'm out.
Then there's a few that'd be like, yeah, fuck it, but then you can't use it against them because they'd be like, yeah, no, I did that.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, they'd be totally cool with it.
Yeah, no, this
Google
was
Tickle Master
Well,
25.
so basically it's so the person behind it all doesn't want them to be okay with it because if they're okay with it, then you got to pay them.
Right.
You
Well,
can't.
then it's production.
You're right.
It's not fucking blackmail.
Now you can't make these things.
Yeah. You don't pay me $10,000. I'm going to show this to the whole world.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
I know there's people who make a bunch of money off the foot fetish thing where like there's there's a ton of videos of people like mashing shit with their feet and stuff like that. That's a thing too with the feet. Like they'll put their feet in like eggs.
I know
and...
nobody can see my facial expression but you, but that has to be bad because I'm like sitting here going, "What in the fuck?" I don't understand the foot fetish thing. That is the weirdest fucking thing. I'm with our comment on our deal. Fuck feet. Don't want anything to do with them.
Can I tell you why the foot fetish thing? Why they think it's a common thing? It's
there's something in their brain, right?
Yeah, the part of your brain that like controls your feet is right next to the part of your brain that controls pleasure. So, foot fetish is most likely some sort of crossing of wires there.
Right. Well, that's like saying, well, they put your ass right next to your dick because they're, sexual organs together. No! Who's going to put their fucking head on the shitter to take a dump? No, that's not how it worked. God went, or whoever went, why is he picking his foot up every now and again and shit's falling out? No, we're going to move that. We're going to move that back up here towards this other thing. Fuck. No, it's there because it's there. I mean, eventually, you get to a certain point in the human brain where it's like, fuck, we're out of space. Put it right here.
That's awesome.
I'm just saying, I mean, what the fuck was the movie? Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where the newlyweds, right, show up and it's I can't remember his name. He's kind of a funny comedian.
Oh, I know
you know who I'm talking about. The newlywed couple in the movie.
Yeah.
And he has like no clue how to have sex and like it freaks him out and all this other shit. And he's like, "Why would you put a sewage plant right next to a playground?" And he's like getting all freaked out. And it's like, yeah, no, I agree with you, but eventually whoever it was that was building humans was like, well, it's either this or he's shitting out of his hand. I don't.
Well, that would bring up coprophilia, arousal to feces.
Oh my god, you're fucking wrong.
I didn't come up with these.
No, I mean those people are just fucking wrong. Like, Jesus Christ.
Like to play with shit, literally. Dude, that's two girls, one cup.
Yeah, and how many people were like, "Hey, let's sit down and watch that and eat a bag of Cheetos"?
Enough that it finally got kicked off the internet.
Enough people, they were like, "Shut this bitch down."
Yeah. Enough that you it's bad when the internet bans it. Like when everybody said no.
Yeah, it's bad when that's the only video you can't find on the internet.
Right.
Because you put on a fucking picture of yourself, like my Facebook picture here on our Facebook will never be forgotten.
Right.
They're like, "Oh, look at this retard."
It's there forever. But if you try to find two girls, one cup, you got I don't know where.
Fucking CIA showing up at your house tomorrow to fucking find you for it. Yeah.
So, there's that. Ooh, how about this? Varrorophilia. You ready?
What are you? I'm a dinosaur.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a dinosaur.
It's arousal to eating another person's body parts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Right?
Hey, I want to get laid tonight. Cut your finger off, would you?
Well, there are the people...
let's have spare ribs.
Yeah.
Where'd you get these?
Well, there's the people who, as far as like body dysmorphia things go, the people who feel like they want to have a limb amputated. Have you ever heard of that?
I want to have all of my limbs amputated so I can be RoboCop, but that's
no,
totally
not
different.
The same thing. Like they have an actual, like they don't feel like
weird people that want their shit cut off so they can be that fucking person with shit cut off.
Well, I'm guessing
they want to go have sex with the fucking first people.
Well, right, but I'm guessing this completes the circle. This is how they fund. They sell that limb to the person who gets off on eating another person's body parts.
Dude, that is weird. I mean, normally you would call that most of them serial killers because
cannibals.
Cannibals.
Yeah.
Because I mean, ultimately, you can't fucking eat somebody's body part unless you're gonna cut it the fuck off of them.
All I picture is some dude with like a forearm eating it like a turkey leg and jerking off at the same time.
How do you like your bicep? Well done. I like a little pink in the middle, please.
The
I
flavor,
want it to just fall off of the bone.
the flavors in the fat. I bet he's.
I got a
juicy.
chubby one. You got 2 chubby ones. What are you talking about? You fucking pervert.
Again, though, some of these I'm like, how did you ever figure out? The only way they can get a classification is there's enough people that are into it that, you know, because if it's one.
I mean, how do you find this out? A whole bunch of people just start losing their fucking limbs?
Right?
Like, what the? Man, everybody that goes into this club goes in just fine, but comes out missing a body part. Like,
Yeah.
They got a chop shop for humans in the basement.
They're having an orgy in the back, passing around Timmy's thigh.
Yeah. What are you having for dinner tonight? Oh, we're having ground Timmy.
We're having, yeah. And later, I'm having you. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Fucking weirdos. That's like them vampire people. They get the fangs and all the shit.
yeah,
and
and they do a little.
sleep in coffins.
I
And,
think they do a little bloodletting and shit like that, too.
yeah. They get fucking actual surgical blood and fucking drink it and everything. And it's like, you fucking weirdos. They're all attracted to that shit. Or like they'll let each other bite themselves. Like they'll bite each other and shit. And I'm like to the point where they're drawing blood out of their necks. I'm like, you realize there's a fucking main vein right there, right?
Oh, they deserve whatever they get.
Well, no, I get that. But I mean, can you think about, the one gal who doesn't realize what she's getting into, and some dude just bites her on the neck and fucking catches the wrong artery, and she's like, oh my fucking god, onto the floor she goes, and they're like, we got a live one. And they're like, no, you're wrong, it's backwards, we all need to run.
Right? Oh, here's a weird one.
They haven't all been like fucking not weird.
Well, yeah. Weird for weird, I guess. I mean, and I don't know if it's that weird. It's just psychrophilia, arousal to being cold or watching others who are cold.
Like temperature wise,
Well, yeah, I'm gonna assume if
you get locked in a freezer and somebody comes to rescue you, and you're like, you locked me the fuck in here. Oh, but look how cold you are. Fuck that.
let me help you warm up.
Right. What woman has ever put a man in a freezer and been like, I want to see him cold? And that's when he's. No shit, right? No, they're like, eat that motherfucker up. I don't get. Make it stretch, would you?
Bringing a whole new meaning to blow pops.
Yeah, exactly. Holy fuck! I'm a little freezer burnt.
I got you a popsicle. I like your ice cubes.
You can go for Halloween as frostbite.
Hey, baby, I love the way you shiver.
I wonder if that's how Ice Cube got his name. He just likes being in the freezer.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah.
But it was funny, huh?
No. All I picture is this person just like shivering, right? And
Oh,
the other
yeah.
person going,
Well,
that's
that's
it up,
probably
keep it up.
it right there. They're shivering to the point where they're like a vibrator. That's probably the whole deal.
Nah, it might be. That's. All
I
right.
don't want to do this anymore. He's turning blue. She's like, shake harder, damn it.
Shit.
Don't make me get out the nitrogen again, you bitch. He's just pinning him down with it. Oh, fuck.
Pubophilia,
I'm going to guess that it's like the ball fro.
arousal to pubic hair. Man, the 70s must have been a glorious time for whoever.
Oh, shit.
I'm thinking that's when they discovered this. They're like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You ever been down her road? Bushy son of a bitch. Let me tell you. Fuck, I damn near couldn't find my way out of that vine. It was some great bush. That's Bush League! Yeah, we know!
I got myself lost in the Australian bush.
What the fuck were you doing? Trust me, son. It was pretty bushy.
It was
You're gonna lose a few lures in there.
Celismophilia.
What?
I'm guessing the P's silent. Celisfamilia or
Sounds familiar.
celismophilia. Arousal to stuttering.
I probably pissed that person off a lot. I would do that shit just to fuck with them.
No. This is how this one works.
Titty.
No, the way this is work is say my name, bitch. And then it's Blackie.
Oh my god. You're like, I could only imagine the guy whose like wife finds this arousal, right? While they're at dinner one night. They're just sitting there and the waiter walks up and he's like, what would you like tonight? And she's just like, ding! And like looks up at him. You.
Meet me in the back for your tip.
Right. Husband sitting over there like, what in the fuck just happened?
You, sir, just lost your wife to
Yeah.
Stuttering Tom.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh. There's gerontophilia. It's arousal to the elderly.
That's just wrong.
Well, I mean,
That's just fucking. I mean, I could get being like attracted to an older person, like a couple years, like maybe even 10 at the max. Okay, I get it. But when like that person was already graduated in high school and you weren't even born yet and shit, like that's too much.
when they have grandchildren your age, it's a problem.
Right. When the music they listen to is older than you by double, it's not okay. This is not right. This should be like a public service announcement.
All right.
I mean, I love to make fun of shit, but I mean, damn.
Oh, here's one. Do you have this one? Autogynephilia.
Do I have this one? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I haven't had any of these. I mean, other than maybe doing it in the fog would be cool. But I didn't. It might literally be cool.
I see you with the fog one, doing it to Here We Go Again, the white snake.
See, but I would also love to have sex in the rain and it, what the fuck is the song? And the thunder rolls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like in the woods, and you know, the fucking rain's just pouring down, and there's
And the
lightning
thunder
and thunder.
rolls.
Oh yeah, playing in the background with some fog, and oh yeah, and a pick up on the road right there, and a grizzly bear down the mountain.
Oh my
a little
god,
ways, just
you
like,
are so redneck. So redneck. Oh my god. That is, yeah, that right there is over the top. Well, all right, here's one. We'll end on this one as far as for this. Autoplushophilia.
They like cars?
No.
Oh, I heard auto. I immediately was thinking about cars.
It's arousal to oneself dressed as a giant cartoon-like stuffed animal. So this isn't like the whole furry thing as far as being attracted to and liking the stuffed animals. This is arousal to you being dressed up as a giant stuffed animal.
I love my weenie because I'm Teddy.
Right.
That would be like, I feel like that's almost just a masturbation technique.
Yeah, I mean, it is,
because
but
you can't. I mean, you don't involve anybody else in that one.
no, it's oneself, and a lot of
Yeah.
fetishes you don't involve anybody else in, mainly
Well,
out
I
of
mean-
probably embarrassment.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Let me know on your arm. Yeah, most people aren't gonna be down with that.
yeah. So I'm gonna
But-
need you to cut that finger off here in a minute.
I wonder if that's why Mike Tyson bit that dude's ear off. Like, I don't get it at home.
Evander, I find you hot.
But no, because the like dressed up one. I mean, to be honest with you, that's probably Comic-Con all wrapped up in itself.
Yeah, but Comic-Con's full of like the furries and that, but they're normally going after each other. This is you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, like Comic-Con, you're not going to go out in public looking or go into a Comic-Con looking a certain way unless you feel like it's attractive. Like, nobody's going to dress up as a fucking garbage bag and, walk out there and be like, oh, I'm a trash man. What? No, okay. You look trashy. Hey, like, that's not what they're aiming for. They're going to go out there and be like, oh, I'm so-and-so. And they've put together, they don't spend that many hours on their costume to be like, I hate it. Nope,
Hey,
take it
I'm
off.
Winnie the Pooh. Do you want to dip in my honey?
I still think we need to go to Comic-Con dressed up as like certain characters and have somebody dressed up as a certain different character and we play the game. Like Mario Kart, right? And run around and fucking just beat the piss out of Bowser or some bullshit like that.
I say we go Tom and Jerry style.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We need somebody to be the dog, though. The bulldog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's always, like, he gets beat up worse than Tom does, but...
Yeah, he's still the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, Tom and Jerry would be the way to go, in my mind.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh. I said, boy!
Yeah, pretty much, right there. No, that would be epic.
He's a horribly racist character, but
Oh yeah, he's a
a
white cock. What the fuck did he? And he's a whole lot bigger than a normal white cock. So I mean, it's like he's bigger than the cat. This is pretty unstereotypical.
and then the
Let's just put it
chicken
that
hawk that tries to get him all the time. Oh my god, cartoons were great for me when I was a kid.
Oh man, I wish they were still that good.
All you poor bastards lost out on the good stuff.
Oh, I know.
Speaking of that, we actually but we had my son watch Billy Madison with Adam Sandler last night.
Yeah.
Just to take him, we're like, okay.
Oh, you're taking him down your memory lane.
Well, finding him stuff that from,
You're gonna die, clown!
Yeah, finding him some of the comedy and stuff that we got to watch that,
they can't make it anymore.
right, you can't do that
It's
anymore.
garbage now.
Oh, and
You can't offend anybody. Fuck no.
And he was laughing his ass off the whole time. He
Oh, yeah.
loved it.
Oh yeah. Or no, sorry, fucking Billy Madison's the where he had to go back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Doyle rules!
Doyle rules. Yeah. We're not Adam Sandler fans by any means here.
Yeah. Wow.
We've only watched all of them. I've even watched all of his new shit. I'm like,
He
as he
lost
gets
me.
older, he becomes dad funny.
He does. But he went through a period where it was like, ooh, you're trying too hard. Where before he was at the backside of the stuff that originally made him funny and still had to morph into dad funny.
Yeah, he was
And-
in that like lost middle age period.
Where you were like, it's not funny anymore,
Yeah,
man.
just calm down. Just calm down a little bit. And he did. And now his new shit's even still is good and funny.
Yeah. No, there's some really good stuff in that. Well, on that note, why don't we hit up
Okay.
the Would You Rather from Facebook?
Okay, so it was my fault, and I apologize to all of our listeners.
You should.
I posted it late. I think I posted it on like Wednesday. I think Facebook here is telling
Didn't
me
you
3 days
realize
ago.
you're supposed to be the social media guru?
Yeah, apparently Redneck on Facebook is forgetful at best.
That's okay. We're going to redneck up TikTok too.
Yeah. So I didn't get a whole lot of answers, and I understand why. I know not everybody can look at it every day, but we did get 3 answers, and so we'll go through those real quick. The would you rather is, would you rather lose an arm via chainsaw or a leg via axe? And we've got Ray coming in strong with, I can't believe you would axe me that. So, Ray, you racist bastard. I loved that one. Oh, shit, I didn't like it. Fuck. I gotta like all these real quick. Everybody's gonna hate me. I don't like anything. Fuck.
You're letting the fan base down.
I know.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, I am. And we got Ginny Grimmett with leg via axe, votes for 2. So I'm gonna guess she's lumping her husband in there as well. And then we got Vance with saw that coming. It's an arm for me. And I'm gonna have to ask you, Casey, which one you going with?
So originally when I saw this, I'm going chainsaw on the arm too, because what I'm thinking of is just quick and over with. I think the chainsaw's faster, unless you have a stupidly sharp axe and the right person swinging it. But it's going to hurt like hell either way, so I had to reconsider. and I thought of it of what prosthetic I would have later, or what opportunity to reattach. And I think the chainsaw
to reattach.
Well,
yeah, I guess you're right, because we did talk about that a little bit.
Right. So I'm thinking, if you get lucky and it's a smooth cut with the axe, there's a potential to put the limb back on.
Oh yeah, no, they cut straight through that bitch. You can get to the hospital fast enough. Yeah, they're stitching that bitch back on there.
But chainsaw, it's over, man. That's chewing everything up.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You're not putting it back together.
Exactly. No, I'm going leg all the way. I don't give a fuck who's swinging the axe. Like, fuck it. I don't care if it's dull. Swing that motherfucker, whatever.
No, because it's going to take more than one hit to get that fucking axe
baby
through.
Swing it, and I'm going to get up and beat you at the other end of the axe. But at the same point in time, the only thing I'm worried about at losing a leg with an axe is how close to my balls are we getting here? Because that's the part that I'm like, okay, if we're going to like set it on a table and you're just going to cut it off, great. But if you're like chasing me down and you swing this fucking thing and you cut my nutsack open, I will probably kill myself right there. I'm done. No,
you're over it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be done. Fuck it. I'm done.
I don't know how you're setting it up either. If it's being chased down, then I'm going chainsaw.
Well, right, because then all you got to do is feed your one arm up.
Yeah, and you're getting away.
It's gone, and you're like, fuck it. We'll just have a foam one put on there. Get a...
Well, right, and then the story is, hey, what happened to you? Well, I was in Texas last weekend. I'll let you figure out the rest.
I was in Texas and I smell like two-stroke. What do you
think happened?
But if you're just like, you could set it up on the table and they're gonna fucking funk. Yeah, I'm going with the axe all the way. I mean, that's one clean shot. Ow! Done and easy. And my balls are on the other side of the table. We're good. I sure as hell don't need them lopping off any of my pecker. Okay, I got enough work to do with that thing. No. You cut that thing down a little bit. I mean, I'm getting divorced. She's out.
Well, then the next question becomes,
because I ain't rich.
Right or left?
Oh, yeah. Which leg?
Yeah. Which leg or which arm?
I don't think it would matter if it was which leg.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously you have your dominant leg and shit, but I feel like over time you could become just as powerful with a prosthetic leg.
You could, but I'm still thinking I want him to take my left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, preferably, because I launch with my right.
Well,
so even if I'm going to try to play softball with this with one leg, I'm going to do it. Like if that's what happens, I'm still playing softball. I'm going to drink beer on Sundays.
Yeah, I'm thinking driving a vehicle. I want my right.
Oh, fuck, I drive a manual. This is going to suck.
You might be losing that arm.
It's going to be all over
that'd be even hard, too.
Fuck me, god damn it. Oh, yeah. In a
Shifting
manual,
and-
you can't. You're like, shit, turn. Fuck,
Yeah.
shift, turn. Fuck me. Yeah, that would just suck. Take the head. Take the whole head off. I don't take the fucking head at this point.
Can we replace it with a pumpkin?
Right.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that would be. I could see some pretty. I would love to see the like attachments. See, because it doesn't say where you lose the leg or where you lose the arm. So the first thing that pops into my mind is you lose the whole fucking thing, right?
All right, fair.
Because I mean, it just says
Hip
leg.
down,
All right,
right,
whole
yeah.
fucking thing, right? So I could literally make a fucking attachment for my leg that was a fucking vacuum, just for fucking cuz. I'd be like, oh look, that mannequin has a fucking vacuum leg, and then all you start walking towards them, and they're like, oh my god.
I'm
and
thinking
you
like
just plug it in, start cleaning people's houses and shit. They're like, whoa.
I'm thinking like Go-Go Gadget style. What all can pop out of?
Oh yeah, like a Swiss Army leg.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, hold on. I got your beer opener, you know. Like,
Ooh, a golf
you
club.
can magnetize shit to it.
See, I'm thinking the golf club would be cool. You go to the driving range, you just
kick
stand up
the
there,
ball.
boom,
Bam!
boom.
You can put like a hammer on your leg. You got like two pieces of wood held together, and you're like, bang, bang, bang.
Oh,
and then with
right.
your leg, hell yeah.
See, that,
And I would have to do the same thing with my arm, too. Like, it would all be, you know, that, like, bio... And obviously, you can't, you know, you're whatever. But, you know, RoboCop style. You grab people by the throat. Pick them up the wall, you know, just because you have that extra... You get the bionicle arm.
yeah, I'd
But
want
you
like
could,
the...
like, click your fingers together and a pair of scissors would slide out the end.
Well, I will. Yeah. Well, I'm
You
thinking
know?
of like Cyborg from like Teen Titans, right?
No.
You know, so everything can come out of that.
Yeah. You just click a button. It's like...
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna shoot missiles, and then
Yeah,
look,
but that would
coffee.
backfire about the time you forgot and like went to wipe your ass and you dropped a cherry bomb in the toilet. Fucked yourself up pretty good.
It'd be a little brutal right there.
You went to like rub your face and you just fucking smear paint all over the place or something, you know, like you squirt marker all over your face. Oh, fuck. I did it again. Oh. I go to rub your hand through your hair and cut it all off. Fuck! I just shaved that.
The attachments would be pretty cool.
The learning curve would be the fun part.
Oh, you'd fuck up so much stuff.
Would be so
I mean-
fucking beat up all the time.
Yeah, you'd do so much damage. Be like you'd have like a what am I looking here? Like a seat at the hospital, basically. Like they'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
your own room. They'd be
They'd
like,
have your file like on a clipboard on the wall.
yeah,
When you walked in, they'd just be like, "Oh fuck," and they grab it all. Here we go.
room 2.
Yep. Yep.
Are we gonna do another Would You Rather? Or are we gonna wrap up?
You got one?
I can hit us with one. Let me see what I got over here.
Well, I was gonna say because I have the one. So we posted also on Facebook, and it's a very beautiful picture of myself, asking for your would you rather's, and we got one, and it's would you rather. So here we go. This will be it. Would you rather go to the grocery store in your underwear, or to the beach nude?
Oh, grocery store in my underwear. People at Walmart, baby.
I'm totally going to the beach nude.
Nah, fuck it. I'm only going to the beach nude if everybody else is nude, and I don't want to see their shit either.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm going to the beach nude because at this point, I'm free. Free as the wind can be. All right? I mean, you're walking around and everybody else can be like, oh my God, did you see the naked guy on the beach? And be like, no, I looked the fuck away, you pervert.
Well, yeah,
And
until
then you have all of those problems that you just created. You go to Walmart in your underwear and they're like, hey, George, what's up, buddy?
No,
You forget where the remote goes?
see, here's the two differences. I'll tell you right now. Here's the two differences. You go to the beach naked, you are now arrested and a sex offender. I go to Walmart in my underwear, I'm on a 3-day psych hold vacation, baby.
Yeah, but I would never have to pick the kids up from school. They won't let me close enough.
You could never go trick-or-treating again.
Fucking A. I could just stay here and scare the fuck out of people all the
No,
time.
you can't. You're supposed to shut your lights off.
No, I'll shut off the lights, but scare the fuck out of anybody that walk by. Plus, what I've always said, you have to catch me. I'm a greasy motherfucker. I ain't fucking dig a big hole and walk around out there in my fucking in the buff and cops show up. I'll jump in the hole and fill it in. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh my god, all I picture now is a greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. You'll advertise me.
He always reminds me of like grease the like trying to catch the pig at the state fair.
Pig.
The grease pig. I can't get a hold of that motherfucker. They Crisco'd the shit out of him.
Oh, that's the next reality TV.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Oh yeah. See, we're just coming up with ideas right and left.
Yeah.
I'm still saying though, I'd rather go to the store in my underwear.
I'm probably gonna. I mean, as much as I don't want to abandon my first. What do you call it? My first attempt here. I would probably go to the store in my underwear.
Yeah, I don't
mainly because you could rock it. Nobody, especially depending on where you went.
Well, and now today's age, like you could walk through in boxers and totally get away with it. Nobody'd think twice. But I mean, isn't that what stretchy pants are? Women go to the store in their underwear all the time. So,
or what is it, booty shorts or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell me that G-string is fucking underwear. All right? It's fucking floss for your puss. All right? There's no fucking, that's not underwear. That's you trying to have a better day. Nah. Underwear is your booty shorts you put over top of the G-string. That's what underwear is.
Yeah.
You know, I think the worst part, like, have you ever seen somebody do that? This freaks me out. And it happened to me when I was working for you, actually, one time. Gal tried to pay with boob money.
Oh, right.
Raw money fucking wigs me out. I play underneath the hood of a vehicle all day, be covered in oil, mud, antifreeze, whatever. Don't fucking care. I've stuck my hand up a cow's ass, okay? You pull a fucking $5 bill out of your tit pocket, all right, we're gonna have problems, especially when that shit is warm. I fucked this up. I wasn't paying attention, but somebody else we know was paying attention and elbowed me when I grabbed that $5 bill and was like, "Why is this hot?" And I set it down, and he was like, "Dude, that came out of a bra." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked at her, and she's like, "I don't have any pockets." And I'm like, "You thought that was okay?" And I picked it up with my fingers like, fuck this. He grabbed it. He's like, "No, I got this." I'm like, "What, are you going to smell it?"
Maybe.
He was like, "No, I'm going to go put it in the register for you because you're a puss." And I'm like, fuck you, man. Who knows where her titties have been? And now she's got titty sweat all over the $5 bill. This is bullshit.
I'm sure there's a fetish to that, too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sniffing
I don't actually get to touch him, so I get to smell her cell phone. You know, like that. I mean, and that's the other thing, too. You're like walking around and you're like, Jesus Christ, did you see that lady's left breast? Yeah, it was a Samsung. You know, I mean, what the fuck? No, oh my God, she had an apple in her bra. Huh? Yeah, iPhone 12, bro.
Do you ever walk up and go, "Hey, you know they say cell phones cause cancer"?
Yeah.
Got that shit held up to your tits.
Oh man, yeah, because that would be my only like real concern going to the store in my underwear. I'd have to carry everything. You got your cell phone, your keys, your wallet, right? So you got at least 3 things in your hand. Plus, most of the people in my family carry a pocket knife. Which, if you just openly walk into Walmart with a fucking pocket knife in your hand, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You like clip that shit on your boxers. You're gonna be in Walmart nude.
All I'm thinking is you get to the register, you pull
You pull it out.
You pull the dollars out of your underwear, and it's,
Oh my god.
here's my crotch dollars.
Oh my god, if I knew where that lady worked, I would so go pay her in dick money. What are you, that's gonna come out to $13.75? I didn't know you really liked bras that much. I don't. Here you go. Dick money.
Hold on, I got some change.
Yeah, oh. Oh, there's a quarter.
Let me shit that out for you, honey. How would you like that? 2 dimes, 5 pennies? What do you want to do here?
Would you like it an exact change? Or are we going to round up for Ronald McDonald Fund?
That is too good. And that seems like a pretty good spot to end off. Thank you again for listening to another episode of Dose of Dysfunction. Like us on Facebook, Dose Dysfunction. Join our community, Dose of Dysfunction. Follow us on TikTok, Dose of Dysfunction. If I haven't said the name
There's
enough
a whole
yet.
lot of fucking Dose of Dysfunctions there.
I'm trying to make the hashtag trend, right? You know when you type in the hashtag and it says
pound sign?
Yeah, been viewed so many times. No, actually, give it. Yeah, I know, right? Here, I'm gonna educate you on.
Here we go.
Well, no, how it is, if it's laid out perfectly up and down, or if it's tilted.
The tic-tac-toe sign.
Yeah, but it defines. The hashtag is tilted a little bit, not straight up and down. That's what makes it different. Oh, trust me. There's a chart. There's a chart.
Okay, all right.
But
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But again, we appreciate everybody. Any input, comments, email us, dosesdysfunctionpodcast@gmail.com. Like I said, we're on
YouTube us up.
Yep, YouTube. Anyway, anywhere you want to listen to us, hopefully we're there. And like, comment, anything you want to hear us talk about. We are all about whatever content makes you happy. So hit us up. And again, thank you for listening. We appreciate you all.